distinct honor of being part of the very first graduating class from the massage therapy program. From day one, Taylor has exemplified what it means to be a leader. His dedication to his profession, his commitment to academic excellence, and his unwavering support for his peers have set him apart. Taylor consistently displayed a calm, thoughtful demeanor, always approachable and always grounded. He was not only willing to help fellow students, often tutoring them challenging material, but also offered meaningful feedback to faculty and staff to help improve future cohorts. Graduating with an impressive 91% average, Taylor was also the recipient of the Massage Addict Scholarship at the end of his first year, an award that recognized both his academic achievements, leadership skills, and his commitment to his profession. It was an absolute joy for me to introduce to you your valedictorian from Ottawa campus, Taylor Upshaw.
It's an honor to be standing here as one of the valedictorians of the class for 2025. It's honestly really helped me fulfill my need to be the center of attention at all times. But more importantly, I'm grateful. If you would have asked me a few years ago if I would have gone back to school, the answer would have been a hard no. I swore off school a long time ago. But when my son was 3 years old, and I came home complaining to my fiance at the time about all my coworkers, she stopped and looked at me and said, "Man, quit your complaining. Go back to school. Be a massage therapist, be a physio, I don't care, just figure it out." So, a month later, we got married. A month after that, I was back in the classroom, nervous, trying to remember how to take notes. And just to keep life interesting, a month into school, my wife looked at me and said, "I'm pregnant again." Before I go on, to my beautiful wife, thank you. To my fellow graduates, I hope you take this moment to think of your people too. While I was deep into the textbooks, my wife was growing a human, giving birth to our second son, championing her maternity leave, taking care of both kids, 3 if you include myself, and somehow going back to work as if nothing ever happened. I will likely never be able to express how grateful I am. So, Denise, let me say this clearly. Thank you for holding it down while I figured it out. Thank you for believing in me when I didn't believe myself. Whether you had a partner, a friend, a parent, or somebody to look after your kids, thank them. Take the time to thank them today. This is your win, yes, but it's theirs too. Now, about school. I can't speak for everyone's experience, but I'm happy to share mine. I was the only male in the massage therapy program at Willis. There were plenty of days that I walked onto campus terrified of failing, knowing that my family still needed to eat, pass or fail. I began to fall back into my old school habits of critiquing everything that we were taught, even lashing out at times, let's say. I wasn't doubting the material per se, I was honestly just doubting myself. It was a significant challenge in adulthood. We were basically learning a new language with all the medical terminology, not to mention the delicate nature of balancing clients' sensitivities while remaining professional and ethical. The challenge didn't stop at school. There was also clinic after school. And when that ended, I was back to the job that I was trying to escape. Weekends were for more work. Sometimes I would try to catch up on studying, sleep, and if I was lucky, some sanity. I'm not unique in this experience. Maybe you didn't come home to a newborn child, but we all had our unique challenges throughout our education. If you're wearing the cap and gown tonight, you know exactly what I mean. Thankfully, our program was pretty close. I mean, it was hard not to be close when we were palpating each other's ribs, right? We came from all over. China, Egypt, Rwanda, Kenya, Sri Lanka, Scotland, the far land of Quebec. Even though we were there to better ourselves, we shared our stories, supported one another, and ate the best foods you could imagine. Shout out to Sri Lanka. We didn't just memorize anatomy, we shared our humanity. It made us better students, better therapists, and better people. We are proudly the first graduating class at Willis College for a massage therapy program. So, to the faculty who wore every hat imaginable, instructor, mentor, tech support, even fire drill coordinator, you carried a heavy load. Everything had to be created from scratch and you made it work. To one staff member in particular, thank you. Morgan, wherever you are. After my first clinic shift, which went terribly, I was ready to quit. You see, I was nervous because I had been in, let's say, a minor class of trauma the week before, and you told me, we have to have a chat. So, I was nervous. You opened our conversation by saying, Taylor, I was just like you when I was in school. And I knew what you really meant was, I see your passion. You're welcome here. Let's learn how to deal with your emotions. That moment stayed with me. It's why Willis became such a special place for many. Everyone felt that support from you. Your coworkers, your students, your clients. You didn't just teach us, you supported us and as we figured out how to do things in our own way. Your efforts were not overlooked. So, here we are. Caps on, family's proud, maybe there's a tear or two. We made it. Through the doubts, through the setbacks, the stress, small and large victories. And we walk away with more than just a diploma. We walk away with empathy. Empathy for our clients, for our communities, and the hardest of all, empathy for ourselves. Whatever program you came from, whatever future you're stepping into, you carry your own story. You carry your own torch. Hold it high. Thank you, Chad.